So in current days, we are seeing a lot of Jain people, especially the young generation in India. They are renouncing and taking the diksha.
Mm.
Why exactly they are taking this type of big steps when they see they have a good future and they are in the young age they are just renouncing and taking diksha, especially Jains.
Yes, in current times, we are seeing a lot of Jain Dikshas, which is amazing. Um, I feel that once a person has an understanding that this world is not a source of complete and long lasting happiness, something that will last forever, then it's not very difficult to give up. Yes, in the Jain religion, the code of conduct that is set for Diksha and for Munis is very stringent, um, very well codified, I would say. But that is so that they can focus on their self, focus on understanding and going deeper within themselves. And because, as you know, in regular life, I mean, we are so busy. We are constantly in this rat race. We are running around, trying to get tasks done, one thing after another. It's just never ending. So going away from that and trying to achieve this goal, which is to be the best version of yourself. You can only do that if you're not distracted by all these other worldly duties and tasks.
Last month I was reading one of the newspaper. Some editor has given the reply. The same question asked to them, why especially young generation is taking diksha. People think in Jainism, diksha is a luxurious life because they don't want to do anything in the future. The young generation. This is what I have read it personally, and I can forward that particular link. One of the editors and it because they think that they are just going away from their
Yeah.
responsibilities.
So I
And
think can be farther from the truth. I mean, that's really like people who don't know, they would give their own 2 cents, right? So it doesn't cost anything for people to put out opinions, and this
hmm,
is just a blatantly false, wrong thing that they are putting out there. It's nothing new. Since ages, I think there has been a section of society that think of monks as not contributing to the good of the society, to the economic good, and just
mhm.
separating themselves. So it it requires little bit of more evolved intelligence to be able to appreciate the contribution of a monk to a society.
Like, if you remember, like 2 years back, one family who is having a 2 years old daughter, and both husband and wife took diksha, and they had just left 2 years old daughter, and people said this is not good, and from there, like it was a misinterpretation that something is not right, going into right
So
direction.
again, right, we don't know all the details. So it's a kind of, I don't think it's a behoove us to
Uh,
pass any negative comments. It's quite possible that they would have taken care of, they would have made adequate arrangements
yes, they
for
have
the
made it.
well-being of the for so somebody can raise their 2-year-old. Plus, usually the monk that give diksha, the Guru Maharaj said, they would not accept somebody as their disciple unless they are convinced that all of these other things are taken care of.
Okay.
So, and definitely one of the things that is required is permission from parents. Like I said, right, like people like to make comments and people like to criticize things that they don't have a strong belief in. That they, to start off, they are skeptical, and then when they see something like this, it becomes a fodder for more gossip. We were talking yesterday, and I kind of gave the analogy, right? That hey, if somebody is really talented, they would apply for Ivy League schools, right? They would
Hmm.
want to go to Harvard or Yale or other schools. They would not want to go to a community college. Similarly, if somebody is at that spiritual level, um, renunciation is basically going to Ivy League, where they can achieve more potential. And staying in the world and still practicing dharam would be like kind of going to the community college.